Welcome back to Godly Sense for the People. Hey guys, welcome back to Godly Sense for the People. Always for the people. If you're new to this channel, please subscribe below. Thank you guys for always being with me on this journey. It's not easy, but at the same time, I'm just going to try to make my videos consistent also. Today, I'm going to be giving you my top five daytime fragrances that I actually wear, and also that, I enjoy from the beginning since and from the opening notes. Also, I got a little package today, guys. No, it's not a fragrance, but basketball season coming up, and I had to order some Laker paraphernalia. Go Lakers, LA, all day. Anyways, guys, so you saw my last video with my Audi, of course, and I definitely loved doing that review. Hopefully you enjoyed it. It was not for boasting. It was not for show. I definitely am happy that, I'm blessed with the car that I received, because, at this age, I never thought I would have an Audi that I would enjoy and that I would love to drive every day. But on to other things. Sorry about, you have guys working in the house, but they're not making too much noise, hopefully. Stick with me, guys. So yeah, today with our message, because God comes first, of course, with our message today, it's going to be about none other than temptation. Do not let temptation overrule you in this lifetime. Yes, temptation can be in many things. For example, we have lust, we have women, you have stealing, you have looting, which we currently saw, in this era, due to the virus and racism that's going on. We don't condone to any of those things, because what it is that the world has their way of dealing with things. And it's always going to be chaos and, animosity with the world system. But we are not of this world. We are Christian-minded, godly people. And if racism is going on, we love everybody, how they are and as they come. But we do not want to allow the world system get influenced with our system, our godly system, and the way we do things, because that's being double-minded. Being that in James, chapter 1, a double-minded man is unstable in all his ways, wavering, just like the waves in the ocean, just wavering, don't know what to decide on or what to do in that particular time. So that's what I wanted to, address to you guys today. But my consistent influencers, supporters, and subscribers of this channel. So once you are in lust, James chapter 1 verse 12, 15 and 19, once you are in lust, leads to sin, and sin on top of that leads to more sin. So, and what leads to more sin? Death. Not death as in, well, it can be physical death too as well, but more so death as a person, physically and mentally. Your spirit starts to die, with more sinful acts, being repetitive. And yeah, no, it's knocking, guys. They're putting in a window. But your spirit just fails if no food is being presented, because you need that godly appetite, and you got to feed that godliness in you. So Also, I want to address a woman's scent alone. We, as fragrance influencers, know how great a woman's scent, how potent a woman's scent can be, and it can be enticing, alluring, definitely aromatic, or seductive, and that is what temptation brings on in a woman, especially if this woman is not yours. If she's, you're already taken, you're trying to be the man that's faithful over here, and then you have the woman that's seductive and trying to get in your ear with that scent along with it. That's kind of hard to, not go and be tempted to do anything with that particular individual and that woman. So you got to watch out for the Jezebels and the harlots out here in this world. Not to call names, but there are trashy women everywhere you go. So you have to look out for those things. Keep an eye out, guys. Eye out. Also, when you do, denounce this temptation that can come upon you and the wiles of the enemy, you have to, because temptation comes from the enemy. It doesn't come from God. It's not a godly thing. It's not presenting fruit. Fruit that comes from God is positivity and prosperous and definitely uplifting. So these temptations that come from the enemy, the wiles of the enemy, once you denounce these, you have the crown of life. What's the crown of life? Prosperity, maturity, godly appetites being increased, your overall physical and mental character is enhanced, and also your closeness with God will enhance too. So just keep that in mind. These little foxes that spoil the vine can actually ruin you over time in a lifestyle of sin. And I have one more scripture, guys. Hang on tight. It's James 1:19, which states, "My beloved brethren, let every man," I'm looking down at my notes, by the way, "let every man be swift to hear, slow to speak." We also have to maintain that tongue. We have to, because our tongue causes temptation too. We have to, before I even pray or encounter another individual, or before my day starts, I ask God to, guide my tongue everywhere I go, whoever I talk to, or whatever I'm doing, because this is the tongue that no man can tame, and it's unruly and full of deadly poison. So our tongues can get us in trouble. Our mouths can get us in trouble. We have to look out for this. We have to be doers of the word and not just hearers. We have to be doers of the word. So that is the message today, guys. Hopefully you enjoy that from Godly Sense for the people. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe, guys. We got 84% of you that isn't subscribed, or that hasn't commit to the channel. So hopefully you do. You're getting godly perspective from this channel, from me alone, from this message, and from the Holy Spirit. Of course, we always put God first. And now let's get to my top 5 daytime fragrances that I actually wear. Hang tight, guys. Let's get to this top 5. Now this particular fragrance for my number 5 is a staple in the fragrance community. I love it. I love the top. I love everything about this. It's a gentleman type fragrance. John Varvatos, artist in Aqua. And I believe that John Varvatos for me has always been a gentleman line. And the scent of this is very unique. John Varvatos has mandarin orange. It's fresh, citrusy, spicy, and aquatic. All these in this daytime lineup for summer is definitely gonna be spicy, citrusy, aquatic, and Um, One particular fragrance that I'm going to mention is synthetic, so there's just a little synthetic in there. But John Varvatos it's classy. It has a little musk in it. You have the mandarin orange, the lavender. You have coriander in here alone, and then you have patchouli in here also. So I love the scent. I love the smell. Oh, it's just fresh, and it just makes you want to put on a polo, a fresh shirt. You wear this after the shower or after, you know, you're working out. So it just does justice. It has this soapy vibe also to it. In the end notes, I guess it's the lavender that brings it with a splash of fruity citrus vibes too. So you can't go wrong with this. My number 5, John Varvatos. Now my number 4 is actually a new acquire. I use this so much that it's just, sorry about the noise. I use it so much because, you know, it's that good, and the juice in this particular fragrance is just uplifting. You also, you know, get the vacation vibes with this particular fragrance. It's very fruity and very fresh. Now, one thing I want to say, it has white pepper, it has tangerine, it has tonka bean, and also has vetiver in this. So none other than Burberry Touch. And as you see, yes, I do use it a lot. It has this powdery type freshness to it. It's undescribable. It's not like any other fragrance, signature fragrance, and I just enjoy it. It makes me feel good after the shower or after the gym, and can't go wrong. So Burberry Touch for men. It's my number 4. My number 3 is another fragrance I acquired in Arizona, and also it's a special edition. I think they discontinued this, reformulated it. I'm not sure, but it's definitely a must-have if you have it in your collection. Calvin Klein, and this fragrance is by far, it's deep, it's mature, they really named it the right title of this fragrance because it has that fresh, it is synthetic, it's fresh synthetic. You have citrusy, fruity vibes in this particular fragrance. You have ginger, you have a strong violet leaf also in this particular fragrance. I enjoy it. You got coconut water in the middle end notes, and then it basically has a mixture of sandalwoods and musk also in this, and I love wearing it. It's one of a kind. Like I said, they discontinued this one, and you can't go wrong. I will have this for eternity, just like the name Eternity. But yeah, if you don't have it, please go get your hands on it or try to find it. It's worthwhile, guys. Another cheapie. Now, on to my number 4. I don't wear this one a lot. I kind of do and I kind of don't. It varies. But it also has that, this is a particular fragrance that is sweet and citrusy, and it has a fruity vibe. I love how light the fragrance is. It's definitely powdery. It reminds me of Burberry Touch, but it's not. So it's also Dolce Gabbana Light Blue. It's just immaculate. Why? Because, you know, during the summer it's hot. It's gonna project well on your skin, depending on how much you spray. Also, I wouldn't spray too much, but you know, it's worth the buy. So that's Dolce & Gabbana Light Blue Pour Homme. And I don't wear this one much either. It's a 100 milliliter bottle, eau de toilette, of course. And I wear this one usually when I'm out of the shower or I'm leaving the gym. This is a staple for me. and it is Chrome Azzaro. I should say Azzaro Chrome, but you know, you can say it both ways. Doesn't really matter. This is a fresh aquatic and aromatic type scent. It actually, what's in this again? We have the bergamot and the grapefruit leading with the ginger, all making a combination package that gives you a, you know, kick to your nose. It's definitely fresh. I love putting this on. It definitely makes me want to put on a polo, and you know, it's for summer nights basically. You go out to like a bonfire or happy hour or whatever you choose to do, to each his own. And then it also ends with musk, and then you have amber and then woody notes in the bottom. So you can't go wrong with this. It's actually cheap too. And yeah, so my honorable mention, of course, is, I should have started with my honorable mention, but I didn't choose to. Oh well. But this is this particular scent that I also enjoy. The juice is low, and it is Uomo. It's Italian, and it's Armaggio Zenga. Yes, it's hard to pronounce as well. And this particular fragrance, the opening notes, it's just, I don't know, it's hard to explain, but it has this freshness about it. During the daytime, I wear this because when the wind blows against this particular fragrance, when I have it on my skin, it just comes up to my nose, and it just projects very well. That's about all these particular fragrances that I already mentioned last for about 6 or more hours, so it's pretty good longevity. Oh, and then depending on how hot it is, it's gonna perform even better. So during these summer days and summer nights, you want to throw this on. This honorable mention, Uomo, and I did a review about this one, I believe. If not, then I got some homework to do. All right, guys. Well, that sums it up. Thanks for, you know, being supportive and a, you know, legit subscriber. For that 85% of you that haven't subscribed, definitely hope that you join the Godly family, for the people, and it's always for the people. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe. And if you have any of these fragrances, let me know what your favorite daytime fragrance is. Always bless up, God first. Take it easy.